Welcome back to another episode of Heavy Haul Nation. My name's Eric. Now I've been in heavy haul for about 5 years, over the road truck driver for about 8. Now today we are actually back down here in Pensacola, Florida. We are going to be picking up another windmill piece to head back up to Colorado. So if you guys want to see what that's going to look like and what a day in my life looks like, stick around. Alright guys, so you guys can see we've already got it all loaded. It's for the same customer as my first video. They don't allow us to have any cameras inside or anything, and we got to keep having that business relationship, so that way I can keep going back there and getting more loads, because they are a good customer and we want to treat them right. But as for now, we're over here in Alabama at the Oasis Travel Center. We're sitting here and we're waiting on permits. I called them in already. They said that they should have the permits to me within the hour, so I'm hoping to have them, and then we can make it down the road here in a little bit. I'm gonna take you guys and show you this load. It's actually it's a lot taller than the last one that we did. The tarp's I got an oversized tarp on it, so that's why it's all way down in the front, way down in the back. It's actually egg-shaped. You just can't tell because of the tarp I've got. But because this load's taller and it is wide compared to the last one, it does overhang the side of the trailer here, you can see. Because of that, we have to have our signs and our flags on and everything, and we got to have permits, make sure that we have special routes so that way we don't go through construction zones, stuff like that. But I'm gonna go ahead and jump back in the truck and see if my permits have made it to my email yet. You can see I got the flags, oversized signs on the back, flags sticking out the side of the trailer, same up front. But we're gonna jump back in the truck here and see if we got our permits. If we do, we're gonna go down the road here. Alright guys, so we made it over here to Terrell, Texas. We're about the halfway point of our trip. We made it about 650 miles today, which isn't bad considering I had to stop in the shop this morning and have a valve stem fixed and everything, which you guys didn't see, but that was how my morning went. I'm just walking around the truck and trailer right now, making sure nothing's shifted, checking all my chains, checking all my securement, making sure all my tires are good. The normal stuff that you should be doing every time you get out of the truck, checking everything. But I'm actually pretty impressed. My tarp is actually pretty good for as loose as it is. I don't see any cracks or any rips or anything. But probably gonna go inside, get something to eat, take a shower, shave, stuff like that. So just checking my lights, making sure all my lights are still on. So If you haven't yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I do loads like this all the time. I do bigger loads, I do small loads, crazy stuff, man. There's always something going on in my life out here. But as for now, I will see you all in the morning. Alright, good morning, guys. We're actually getting up, drinking some orange juice, getting ready to get out of here for the day. Just walking around real quick, making sure nothing happened overnight while I was sleeping. Nobody came and messed with any of my stuff, or none of my lights went out, you know, things like that. But we're gonna go ahead and get back on the road here. We're about halfway already, so we only got another day to go, and we'll be kicking this thing off and hopefully finding another load here. But I want to show you guys something. This is how little faith in truck drivers I have anymore. I actually reserved 2 spots for this load. You can see it. Here's the line here. I reserved 2 spots because I don't want someone to try and back in the middle of the night and hit the side of my load and then me get woke up. I don't want to deal with that. So I'll pay for 2 reserved spots to make sure nobody hits my load. But let's get out of here, man. Let's go get on the road. Made it by a minute. Now, I know you guys saw that I got a violation on there, but in reality, with Landstar, we actually we have the exemption for taking our half-hour break as long as we are oversized. Now, if I'm empty, I do have to take a half-hour break, but if I'm oversized, I do not have to take a half-hour break. I can just roll on through. That's what my violation was from, so it's really not a violation. But I've actually got to jump out, unhook from the trailer, get over to the shop real quick. They're expecting me. We got to get some work done, some little maintenance stuff done. But I'll be right back with you guys. Alright guys, so you guys can see we got the truck in the shop. They already got the hood open. I pulled in, they jumped on it before I even shut off the truck. But according to TA policy, I can't have a camera inside of the building. So that's the closest we're gonna be able to get. You guys can see the truck over top of my shoulder there. But it's just little maintenance stuff. I had to have some thermostats put in. Simple stuff. It's gonna take them about 3-4 hours, they said, tops. So I'm gonna go inside, get something to eat, probably take a shower, get all my stuff done for the night, so that way when they're done, I can probably just go to sleep, wake up early in the morning. We got 280 miles left. So, but if you are a truck driver and you are an owner operator and you need work done and you're out here near Oakley, Kansas, I'm going to tell you this is the only one of two TAs that I actually trust to work on my truck. I will not take it to a regular TA shop or a petro shop unless I absolutely need to. But this place here, this is a franchise off TA, and they're actually individually owned. And the guys in here treat me very, very well. They've never done me wrong or anything. Now, I've taken my truck to other TAs where it ended up worse than when I brought it in. So, but as for now, guys, I will see you all in the morning. Morning, guys. So we got all the work done last night. It was about 1:30 in the morning when I got out of there. I'm dirt tired still. It's only about 7 o'clock right now, but just walking around my trailer real quick, making sure nobody messed with anything. I wasn't hooked up to it all last night, so I actually, when I pulled out of there, I just backed up in front of my trailer. I wasn't planning on hooking up or anything. It was too late. I was just going to bed. I was tired. But ended up getting everything fixed. They had hold on 1 second. All right, sorry about that. I was walking between two running trucks, but they ended up getting everything fixed. It ended up being my thermostats, but we're gonna go ahead and hook up to our trailer. Then I got to pull around to the fuel aisle and get some fuel. And then we got like 280 miles to go to finish out our trip today. And they'll be unloading us tomorrow. Today's only Sunday, so they don't work today, but they'll be unloading us tomorrow. So hang in there, we're almost done. But if you haven't yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. That way you can be notified when I do a lot bigger, crazier loads than this one. This one actually wasn't too bad. But for now, let's get to it. Alright guys, so we made it over here to the truck stop. We're about 40 miles away We're gonna be waking up first thing in the morning, probably about 6 o'clock in the morning, get over there right at 7 when they get there, so that way we can get this offloaded as quick as possible. I haven't found a load yet for this week, but I'm gonna give it maybe 2 days out here to find a load. If I don't find a load, then I'm probably gonna go home, man. I've been out here for about a month now, and my son's calling me and asking when I'm gonna come home, and it's just, a month's about long enough. It's time for me to go home too. So if I can't find anything to get me back down to Florida, then I'm probably just gonna start bouncing back down to Florida. But well, I'm gonna go in and get something to eat here. I'm pretty hungry. I haven't eaten anything all day. And then I'm gonna take a shower and everything, and then the sun's starting to go down here. I might get the new drone out and fly it around a little bit. You guys haven't seen video from the new drone yet. That's pretty excited about that. But as for now, man, I'm gonna see you all in the morning. Good morning. All right, so I'm out here walking around the truck real quick, making sure everything's still tight. Still, I mean, we don't have very far to go, but we still want to make sure everything's checked. But last night, man, I didn't get any sleep. It's about 6 in the morning here right now, mountain time, and I didn't get much sleep at all last night. There was a pretty violent storm that came through, and it was windier than hell. It felt like there was 50 people outside my truck just sitting there rocking it back and forth, so it was really hard for me to get to sleep last night. But let's finish out this trip, jump in the truck here, finish out the trip, and I'm probably gonna take a nap for the rest of the day after we finish this out, to tell you the truth. I'm pretty tired. So let's go get over to the wind farm. Alright guys, so we got it all unloaded now. I'm still here at the wind farm. I'm waiting on them to unload a couple other pieces because they're blocking the way out of here. But they wouldn't, or first of all, they had us all spaced apart this time, so I wasn't even able to get any of the unloading of the blades, which I did clarify at this time, and they told me if I'm close enough to the blades, they don't want me walking all over the wind farm and everything, but if we're close enough in the vicinity, we can go over and get video of the blades getting unloaded. Now, the only pieces that we are not allowed to have on film is the components, which is like the pieces that I haul and other drivers haul here. But like blades and towers, you can see that stuff from the road. I mean, it's pretty generic stuff. They're just a windmill blade. So I'm gonna actually start heading out of here as long as they're moved out of the way of the road. We're gonna get over to the truck stop, and then I'm gonna debate on if I'm going to sit for a day or two looking for a load, or if we're gonna just start heading back east. And if we find something on our way back, we find something. But if we don't, we're going home, man. We are homebound. It's been a long month and a half I've been out here. But as for now, man, I'll talk to you guys when we get over to the truck stop. So we made it over here to the truck stop. We stopped over here in Nebraska. Tomorrow I'm gonna be moving closer to the Midwest. I'm thinking somewhere over in Iowa. I should be able to find something, hopefully, to get me back towards the house. If not, I'm just gonna start bouncing back towards the house. It's really not a big deal. I've been out here for a little over a month now. It's time for me to go home. But another load, safe and sound, delivered. We didn't have any issues this one, so this one turned out to be pretty good. Now, if you guys haven't yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button, that notification bell, because I am going to be putting out videos regularly, and it's going to be all about my daily life out here and how this stuff goes, because it's getting to the point where freight's starting to pick back up, and we're going to be able to start getting bigger stuff. It's just been really slow due to what's been going on in the world lately. But as for now, man, I'm gonna go in and grab something to eat. So you guys need to go ahead and get on out of here. I will see you all in the next one.